Forget survival of the fittest. Welcome to survival of the slowest. We've been fed a lie, a relentless caffeine-fueled fantasy that the fastest, the strongest, the most aggressive are the ones who conquer the world. Our entire society is built on this premise. Hustle harder, move faster, outwork everyone. But what if I told you that in the brutal, unforgiving arena of the natural world, the ultimate champion of survival is an animal so slow, it makes a tortoise look like it's breaking the sound barrier? This isn't just about challenging a myth. It's about shattering our entire perception of what it takes to win the game of life. We are conditioned to see speed as a virtue and slowness as a weakness, a fatal flaw in the ruthless calculus of evolution. Yet deep within the emerald canopies of Central and South America, a creature exists that not only defies this logic, but thrives because of it, turning our most cherished beliefs about success completely upside down. It's time to meet the sloth, the silent, unhurried genius that has been quietly outsmarting evolution for millions of years, proving that the race isn't always to the swift. Let's be honest. When you think of a sloth, you'd probably picture a lazy, perpetually stoned freeloader of the animal kingdom. A biological punchline. But that's where you're dead wrong. The sloth isn't lazy.
Yes.
It's a hyper-efficient, energy-saving biological machine, a masterclass in metabolic minimalism. This creature is not merely surviving. It is executing a deliberate, highly calculated strategy that has allowed it to flourish for over 60 million years. Its existence is a direct contradiction to our frantic, burnout-obsessed culture. While we chase deadlines and guzzle coffee, sloth has perfected the art of doing just enough to thrive, conserving every single joule of energy with a precision that would make a Swiss watchmaker jealous. This isn't laziness, it's strategic brilliance. The sloth has hacked the system of life itself, finding a loophole that allows it to exist in a state of perpetual lethargy, bliss while more active animals burn out and fade away. Its entire biology is a testament to the power of conservation, a living embodiment of the idea that less is not just more, less is everything. The sloth's slowness is its superpower, a form of biological invisibility cloak. Imagine you're a harpy eagle, one of the most formidable aerial predators on the planet, with eyes 8 times more powerful than a human's. You soar above the rainforest canopy, your vision tuned to detect the slightest rustle of leaves, the faintest flicker of movement that betrays a monkey or a coati. Your entire predatory instinct is a motion detection system. But the sloth? It moves so incredibly slowly, at an average speed of just 0.24 kilometers per hour, that it simply doesn't register. It's moving at the speed of the growing forest itself, blending into the gentle sway of branches and the slow unfurling of leaves. To the eagle's hyper-aware eyes, the sloth is just another part of the background and nonentity. This isn't just camouflage. It's a form of visual stealth so profound it borders on the supernatural. The sloth has weaponized stillness, turning its greatest perceived weakness into an impenetrable defense. While other animals rely on flight or fight, the sloth simply isn't there. It has mastered the art of being unseen by being unremarkable, a ghost in the machine of the jungle's food web. This incredible strategy is powered by an equally incredible internal engine. The sloth has one of the slowest metabolic rates of any non-hibernating mammal, running at about 40 to 45% of what would be expected for an animal of its size. Think of it this way. While a howler monkey needs to constantly forage, burning through massive amounts of calories just to stay alive, a sloth can survive on just a few leaves a day. It can take up to a month for a sloth to digest a single meal. This is not a design flaw. It's a design masterpiece. By slowing its internal systems to a near standstill, sloth minimizes its need for food, a scarce and often low-nutrient resource in the rainforest. It's the ultimate survivalist, capable of weathering periods of scarcity that would decimate other, more active species. Its body is a fortress of efficiency, a self-sustaining system that requires minimal input for maximum longevity. It has traded the short-term burst of energy for the long-term game of endurance, a trade that has paid off spectacularly over millennia. But the genius doesn't stop there. Sloth's fur isn't just fur. It's a living, breathing, miniature ecosystem. Its coarse-grooved hairs are perfectly designed to trap moisture, creating an ideal environment for algae to grow. During the rainy season, this algae turns the sloth's coat a verdant green, providing it with some of the most effective natural camouflage on the planet. It literally becomes a part of the foliage it inhabits. But here's the mind-blowing part. the sloth doesn't just wear this ecosystem, it eats it. The algae is rich in lipids and other nutrients, providing a vital dietary supplement to its meager, leaf-based diet. Furthermore, this fur is home to a specific species of moth, the sloth moth, which lays its eggs in sloth dung, and whose life cycle is inextricably linked to its host. The sloth has evolved to be a walking, talking, photosynthesizing garden, a mobile habitat that not only hides it but also feeds it. It's a level of symbiotic integration that is almost unparalleled, a perfect, self-contained loop of survival. Now, contrast this serene, deliberate existence with our own. We live in a state of perpetual alert, our nervous systems fried by cortisol and adrenaline. We celebrate burnout as a badge of honor and equate stillness with failure. We are constantly running, chasing, striving, and for what? The sloth, in its profound and silent wisdom, offers a radical alternative. Its calm, measured movements are not a sign of apathy, but of supreme confidence. It is a creature that has found its perfect niche and has no need to rush. It embodies a form of ecological zen, a deep understanding that efficiency is not about the speed of your actions, but the sustainability of your strategy. While we stress about quarterly reports and social media likes, the sloth is playing the long game, a game measured not in hours or days, but in epochs. Its calm demeanor is the external manifestation of a winning evolutionary formula, a silent rebuke to our chaotic and self-destructive pace. Here is the truly mind-blowing, it's provocative truth. This lazy creature has outsurvived some of the most fearsome and legendary beasts in history. Sloths have been on this planet for about 64 million years. Their ancient relatives included giant ground sloths, the size of elephants, fearsome creatures that roamed the Americas. While those giants, along with saber-toothed cats, mammoths, and countless other fitter species, have long since vanished into the fossil record, the humble, slow-moving tree sloth endures. It watched the age of megafauna rise and fall. It has weathered dramatic climate shifts and the rise of new predators. It has succeeded where faster, stronger, and seemingly more capable animals have failed. Why? Because its strategy of extreme energy conservation and stealth proved to be more resilient, more adaptable, and ultimately more successful than brute strength or blistering speed. The sloth is a living fossil, a quiet victor in a war of attrition that has lasted for eons. So, the next time you feel pressured to move faster, to do more, to hustle until you break, remember the sloth. Remember that true efficiency isn't about how fast you can run the race. It's about designing a race you are guaranteed to win. It's about sustainability, not sprints. It's about strategy, not stress. The sloth teaches us that the most powerful force in the universe isn't explosive energy, but relentless, deliberate, and sustainable presence. It proves that in the grand, brutal story of evolution, sometimes the best way to win is to slow down, blend in, and let the chaos of the world simply pass you by. The ultimate success isn't about being the fittest, but about being the smartest. And the sloth and its infinite, unhurried wisdom might just be the secret genius we all need to learn from. Slow down and hit that follow button for more nature paradoxes.